this episode is going to be Tottenham. Now, I've had a few requests over the past few days to do Tottenham Hotspurs, so I thought I'd go ahead and do it. This one is a little bit more obvious. I've tried to go more first team players rather than young players after a few people suggested that I stop looking at young talents and look at people that will actually go straight into the team, which is fair enough. I think this is what Tottenham need. I think they need to strengthen the 2 or 3 areas that they're lacking and bring in some first team players that can play in that. I've got a few different ones in here and I'll explain them as I go along, as I usually do. Now I'm just going to finish my drink. It takes me a good half an hour to do these presentations, I'm not going to lie, so that's why I've been doing them one at a time, then recording them, then breaking, etc, etc. Anyway, so looking at Tottenham Hotspur now, I've identified 5 key areas as you'd expect. Now, where's my little, there we are. For me, in the first team, their areas they lack are left back, specifically, and right midfield, although they've got Lucas Moura, who started the season okay, but has sort of dropped off again. So maybe a decent right midfielder. Definitely a better left back because they have Danny Rose and Ben Davies, none of which I believe are top quality compared to the rest of the defence. I've gone for specifically just a midfielder that can do multiple jobs because they've lost Moussa Dembele over to China, I think, or maybe Qatar. I can't remember where he went. I think he's gone to China. I'm pretty sure he's gone to China. So I think that a central midfielder is good. They've got 2 really good central midfielders here, Harry Winks and Sissoko, that can push on. They've got the likes of Wanyama and Eric Dyer that can play that CDM role, but I don't think Wanyama's really that good in terms of quality, and I don't think Eric Dyer is, top Champions League quality. Do you know what I mean? It's similar to Lamella and Davis. I don't think they're Champions League quality. The rest of the team, I like Harry Winks. He's got a huge future. Sissoko's been doing very well this season, so did Danny Rose come on at CDM, or did they get to 5 at the back? I don't know. In this specific game, but central attacking midfielder they've got someone decent. Left midfield they've got Young Min Son. I rate him so much. I think he's amazing, but at the same time they haven't really got a replacement. So I've tried to look for either, if Lamella can drop on the bench, then he can play left or right mid. You've got the likes of Eriksen that can play on the left if Dele Alli comes on here. So I think right mid specifically is the area that they need to get an out-and-out player. And then of course they don't need to replace Harry Kane. But on the bench I have gone for the fact that they need a much better backup goalkeeper. Paolo Gazzaniga and Michel Vorm. Both good in their own rights. Michel Vorm I'd probably say is a little bit better, but I haven't really watched too much of Paolo Gazzaniga. However, I do think they need someone a little bit younger that can come in and, be a star in the future. And then, specifically, they need a backup striker because Llorente, he has scored 1 or 2 when Harry Kane hasn't been there, but in my own personal opinion, and I'm pretty sure a few of you will agree, he's not particularly the best striker that you can get. Similarly, Harry Kane is picking up a lot of injuries recently. He's been in and out of the first team. He hasn't really been on the same form as previous seasons, but I do rate him quite highly. So they're my 5 key areas, left back, right mid, a sort of defensive midfielder that is really good, a backup striker and a backup goalkeeper. So let's get into it. We have in goal Florian Muller. He's a young goalkeeper from Mainz. Left back Lucas Hernandez. I think would be a great fit at Spurs, with Sissoko being there. That's French. Lloris is French, and I think it should be a good suit. Oh no, wrong way. CDM/centre mid because he can play both roles. Thomas Partey from Atletico Madrid as well. He's been on quite a few clubs' radars recently in the past season or 2, and I think he'll be a perfect fit for Spurs. Right mid, someone if you kept up with my Aston Villa football manager. If you watch me when I live stream some of that, we signed Nicolas Pepe from Lille. He's actually a good player and he's got a huge future ahead of him. And I think in my own personal opinion that he's first team quality and he can fit in quite and he sort of suits Spurs style. And last but not least, at striker, Sebastian Haller from Frankfurt. So, looking at Florian Muller in a little bit more detail. He's only 21 years old. He's very tall. I think he's like 6'3", 6'4". I think he's 1m90, something along those lines. Huge prospect, and he's very experienced in the Bundesliga. He's played quite a few games this season, and he's going to be very good for the future. It looks a little bit like, what's that comedian with the big teeth that's always on 8 out of 10 cats does countdown? You know what I mean? But surprisingly to me, transfer market had his value of around 3 to 5 million. I think it was like 3.2 million. So I've put 3 to 5 million just as an estimate, but obviously it could be a lot more if they demand more. But he's very young and he could be great for the future. German goalkeeper plays for Mainz, just thought I'd mention. Next we have the Lucas Hernandez that I mentioned. He did amazing during the World Cup. Stayed at Atletico Madrid. Or was he? No, it's Theo Hernandez that is on loan from Real Madrid. So Lucas Hernandez's brother is at Atletico Madrid. I think he's the better one of the two, the brothers. 23 years old. He is immediately first team quality. He's fast and he's strong. It's everything you need in a defender. He's brilliant defensively. He's fast. He's strong. I think he fits into not only their style of play, you know, strong, like very, very good on the ball wing backs. I think he fits that quite well, but also he fits the sort of profile of, you know, he's a French footballer. I think he'll do well with Lloris and Sissoko in the squad, and anyone else that they might try and sign. I can't really think of any other French players that they've got off the top of my head. I could be missing a few, I'm not sure. But transfer market had his fee at around 65 million, which is a lot of money. But as we know, Spurs Stadium is now finished. They will be playing a game come the middle of April, or the start of April. So hopefully they've got a little bit more money now to spend, and they can splash out, because they haven't really spent anything over the last season. In fact, they haven't spent anything over the last season, which isn't a bad thing. I think they've done good in securing players on new contracts rather than bringing in people that may or may not work. Moving on, we have Thomas Partey, the CDM/centre mid from Ghana. Again, another Atletico Madrid player. I think if they signed both of these, that'd be amazing, because they've got the centre mid that they need to replace Dembele, but also they've got two players that have come from Atletico Madrid that will work well together in the squad. Only 23 years old, so he's got quite a big future ahead of him, and a fee of only around 45 million for him, which I think is outstanding, because he has proven himself in Europe as well as in the La Liga, or the Liga Santander, or whatever you call it, La Liga BBVA as it used to be known. In specifically his attributes, he's noted that he's very strong and he's very defensive. So, like, he looks like the better version of Wanyama, although I watched Wanyama the other day and he sort of did okay. He didn't do amazing, but he didn't do too bad. But yeah, he looks like a much upgraded version. I think they need to get rid of a few deadwood players in the likes of either Wanyama or Llorente or Lamella, players like that, and bring in proper first team talents. So if they can offload a few players, they might be able to spend a little bit more. Moving on, we have Nicolas Pepe from Lille. Now I found it dead hard to get a proper Lille badge in terms of the Pentagon, because that's their new badge, like that. I find it hard to get that in 1080p because they only have the old logos on Google, so that's why it's a little bit. It's not in like proper HD quality. Anyway, moving on. He's from the Ivory Coast. He's only 23 years old, similar to Partey. A fee of around 35 million would be good for him. I was actually struggling to really think of decent right midfielders that can go to Spurs and make an immediate impact. But I do believe Nicolas Pepe would be very good, just because he sort of suits their dynamic of wingers. You know, you've got the likes of Heung-min Son, who's fast, good on the ball, good at finishing. And Nicolas Pepe is very similar to this. He's fast. He's a lot stronger than I'd say Son was. He reminds me of a taller Lucas Moura, who they've already got. But he's very strong, good at dribbling past players. Really great finisher of the ball. So, you know, straight into the first team is first team quality. And for only 35 million, that's not too bad. Last but not least, you know, you're not really going to replace Harry Kane at striker, are you, if you're a Tottenham player? Or a Tottenham fan? Definitely not. But I think a proper, really good sort of either similar player or just a tall, strong player is needed as a backup option. Llorente's been good, but I think he's getting too old now and he's starting to get past it a little bit. Whereas Holler's quite young. I think he fits the dynamics well again. He's French. He could link up with the likes of Sissoko, Lloris, and Hernandez if Hernandez goes. Key attributes. I actually watched a video on him because I wasn't too sure on whether he was decent or not. And actually he surprised me because he's very fast. He likes to run past defenders. Great finisher of the ball, as you expect a striker to be. But there was so many parts of the video where he was just holding up the ball. He was like making his arms go wide. He was like an eagle and he was just battling defenders, keeping the ball with him. And then his vision / creativeness to pick a pass. I think the video I watched was his sort of like highlights. And there's one where he's holding off a defender and then he just scoops it. Like he's got his back to goal. He sort of shimmies the ball and scoops it over the defenders and someone heads it in. And I thought a striker like that would be great just to have on your bench, let alone in your first team. So if he does go, you know, he will be on the bench. But you know, he's a great replacement. Even if they, I don't know, want to play top one day. I don't know. I think it'd be a great partnership with Harry Kane and Dele Alli and Eriksen. I think it'd work quite well there. So looking at the potential lineup, obviously you've got Lloris in goal. And you don't want to replace him. He's probably one of the better goalkeepers in the Premier League. If not, well, I'd say De Gea. Alisson's okay. Edison's been good. Lloris is up there. And then obviously Muller, if they sign him as a backup goalkeeper, I'd try and move on Michel for Gazaniga. You know, he's 28, so he's not particularly young and he's not got the biggest of potentials. So maybe look about moving him around. I don't know. Right back, I don't really want to touch Aurier or Trippier because I think they're both good in their own rights. Centre backs, there is no need to replace any of the centre backs. They've already got Alderweireld, Sanchez, and Vertonghen, who are all first team quality. They were one of the best defences last season, if not the best defence last season. It was ridiculous. It was so good. And then they've got the likes of Juan Foyth coming through anyway. So I wouldn't sign another centre back. Identified as the weakness, or one of the weaknesses, is the left back. So either play Danny Rose or Hernandez. You've also got the likes of Ben Davies there, but I don't particularly rate him either. They do play 4-2-3-1, so they play like two midfielders / CDMs and then an attacking midfielder ahead of them with two wide players and then a striker up top. So I've gone for them all. Thomas Partey and Wanyama on the right. I should have really put Dyer on the right because he's more of a defensive player. Then that left hand side, more creative players in wings, Dyer and Sissoko. Obviously Dyer's more of an attacking player, but more of a defensive player, but at the same time, I think if you had the likes of Partey and Dyer there, it'd work well as sort of like a rotating, like one drops back as one goes forward, Dyer drops back when Partey goes forward, or you can have Partey in wings. So Partey stays back, wings tries to be a bit more creative with the ball. I've got really itchy nose. Anyway, at Cam, you don't want to touch that. You've got Dele Alli and Eriksen. Eriksen can also play on the left if really needs be. On the right, Lucas and Pepe. Now I wouldn't know which one to start because Lucas did have a good start to the season. He's sort of dropped off again. Whether that's through injuries, I'm not too sure. He might be injured. On the left, you've got Son. I'd probably keep Lamella and try and play him as a left midfielder if Son needs a break or a rest or is away. But again, left side, you could potentially bring in a replacement or a backup player if needs be. And then up front, Harry Kane and Harla. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. This has been nice and short